Stereotypes, they help. They have their good parts. You can keep it somewhere at the back of your mind, just there, but don't let it be the guideline. Don't let it be the basis you use to create your expectations from people, because you will make a mistake, especially when you're dealing with your spouse. Don't say, oh, all men are like this, all women are like this, everybody from the east is like this, everybody from the west is like this. That is too limited. We're too unique. Stereotypes are a standardized mental picture that is held in common by members of a group that represents an oversimplified opinion, prejudiced attitude, or uncritical judgment. Now, stereotypes were created to help us make sense of the world, to help us understand events, people, everything, better. But sometimes it actually creates problems. You can't classify people in groups and hold on to it. You can't use such judgments to create principles. It's going to be difficult. The information is too limited. We're too different. We're too unique for us to classify every one of us, as having similar traits because we're from the same part or because we are the same sex. Some couples are having issues just because of they've used stereotypes to control their expectations. Learn to know your spouse. Don't use stereotypes to understand your spouse. Don't use what society expects of your spouse to create your own expectations from your spouse. There are men who are really, really detailed, who are particular about dirty surroundings, who notice when the bed is not properly made. So if you're looking at it like that, oh, of course, he does not really care, you will not understand why he's angry, because deep down, he may even have more inclination to do these things than you do. You see, but because of society, both of you are not harnessing your gifts. Sometimes you think, oh, all women are detailed, women are always petty, women are always, they don't forget things and this and that. Oh, men are so easygoing. It's not true. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I meet a lot of couples and I can tell you that 50% of men are as petty as women. It's more difficult because nobody understands that part of them. Because we're expecting them to deal with it, man up. 50% of men hold on to things. They're as detailed. So if you get married to a man like that, you don't understand it, you're in trouble. A lot of women I have met are not as detailed as we think women should be. Imagine you thinking, oh, you're the wife, you should be able to know. She doesn't know. She doesn't. She has other strengths. 50% of women are not as domestic as we like to think. There are women that don't like to cook. And when you get married, for example, to a woman who doesn't really like to cook, she cooks, yeah, but she doesn't really like, it's not really something she loves to do. Because society expects the woman to cook, the woman does not think she asks her husband, how does this taste really? She's like, I'm in my office, and then she comes up with something, and then it's causing issues. You are a better cook, but you hide that part of you because you feel like it's a woman thing. So every time she cooks, you're thinking of 1,001 ways the food could have come out better, and then you don't appreciate it. Why don't you just get to know your spouse for yourself? Why don't you just get to enjoy their gifts? Take away the stereotypical, nonsense, and just focus on the person, okay? With their gifts, with their strengths, you're going to do better that way. You're going to do better that way.